What's up, fam? Hope you're doing fantastic out there. Today we are taking a look at a new budget banger from our friends at Tenable. You guys know this is the budget version from Concept. So this is a knife that I really, really hope to see Concept take under their wing and do a premium version of. This is from our good buddy Cole, Broke AZ or Dead Sober Designs, depending on how you know him or how you love him. Anyway, really freaking cool knife. A lot of you may have seen my wife Jaleesa do the unboxing of this not too long ago here on the channel or on Instagram. But this was one of her Mother's Day gifts, and really excited to be able to show this off and to get this design out there for more folks to see. Cole is one of the homies, so definitely enjoy getting to, as we say, shield for the homies here. But yeah, this is the Gideon, 3.5 inches on your blade length, 8.01 inches overall, and 3.64 on your ounces. They do offer a bunch of different versions of this thing. I'll try to put those pictures up here, but there's a Jade G10 version with the stonewash blade, a purple micarta with the same black wash, a green micarta, and a brown micarta with the same black wash, and then a black micarta with the stonewash blade. I think I said that right. Anyway, hopefully I got the pictures up there. These things are right at $65, $66, $67, somewhere around in there. I think there's I think the G10s are $67, and then the micartas are $68, something like that. Really decent pricing for what you're getting. Nitro V on the blade steel, and again a very intriguing design, something a little out of the ordinary from these guys. And I think that's part of what makes me like it so much. Other than the fact that it's one of the homies' designs, it's the fact that it is not like everything else out there. Let's go ahead and jump into the close-ups and look at this beautiful Tiffany G10 up close and personal. We do have T8 hardware and this really interesting design here. You've got a geared backspacer that is full length. I love seeing a full length backspacer. It is not lefty friendly. We do have a very cool pocket clip. It's kind of a, it is stylized. It's a folded steel pocket clip, but it is very stylized. It does have a nice bill to it. Goes in and out of the pocket great. Jaleesa loves carrying this thing. Again, T8, T6 hardware. Blade window for opening. Works very, very well. Thumb flicks very easily. Just did that for the first time. Didn't know I could do it with this knife, but you have a recurve trailing point blade here. Really, really nicely done. Flat grind. Tenable logo with typical branding. There you can see Dead Sober Designs logo, and then the Gideon. Plunge grind, it's a stylized plunge grind, so it's not going to be the best plunge grind, and plus it's also part of a finger choil. It's interesting, but you do have a little bit of room for sharpening there. I think that plunge grind actually completely stops about right there. Sharpening itself, it's Concept. They do a great job of that. No issues there, honestly. Tip looks to be good. Yeah, tip is good. Lockup is solid. It is perfectly centered. But yeah, really nice black wash on this blade too. Really, really cool job. Really cool job all the way around on this knife. Handle feel is great. It is a thinner handle, so it does thin out down here, but it fits well in the hand. No jimping on the blade, but you do have jimping back here on the handle. So if you are choked back, you are gripping into that jimping really nicely. If you're choked up, you're missing the jimping completely, so it's like it's not even there. But the jimping that is there, it's into the G10 on the backspacer. So it's really grippy. It works really well. Lock bar access is done well. It doesn't look like it would be that great, but it is done pretty well. Jaleesa has no issues unlocking the knife. Neither do I. This is not a knife you want to let fall down onto your thumb, because it will murder your thumb. So just be aware of that. Be aware of that. So the knife is named, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, and Cole, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, I believe this is named after his dog, if I'm not mistaken, who is named after a dragon. So that's kind of where the design takes its shape. So you got a kind of a dragon-esque kind of look to it. You got a little bit of a tail going on here. You got some scales on the back, and I'm assuming this is maybe similar to the dragon tongue or something of that line, something along those lines. Man, I am getting tongue-tied tonight. This is like my 10th review in a row for tonight, and I'm wore out. So I apologize, Cole. Hopefully I'm doing you a good service here. But yeah, I really do enjoy this knife quite a bit. Jaleesa is absolutely in love with it, and that is really what matters to me. But as far as the execution of the knife goes, it is done very well. It's Tenable. Tenable does a budget knife. They do a really good job with their budget knives, because its concept at the end of the day, it's just slightly less expensive materials, same craftsmanship, same fit and finish that we get from concept. So, but yeah, feel in the hand is great on this knife. I do feel the pocket clip a little bit because of that wider bill, but not bad. And I just have to slightly move the knife in my hand a little bit, just slightly change grip. And it, it goes away, like right here where the way I'm gripping it now, I don't feel it at all. And it's very comfortable. Pinch grip, your utility grip, you can certainly do so. You're having to use that belly. Now, if you're wanting to get up to that tip, you do have to really rake your wrist up a lot to get to that tip, because it is a trailing point. So that is, kind of the flaw with that blade shape. But in general, it's a phenomenal knife. I really have no issues with the knife at all, design-wise, anything like that. It's definitely interesting. I dig the looks. It's not going to be for everybody, and that's fine. Knives do not have to be for everybody, because if they're for everybody, typically they're boring. So, really great job on this, Cole. I'm glad to glad to see you doing your thing. Glad to see it out there. Congratulations on the continued sobriety, my friend, and I look forward to many more from you. Let's go ahead and jump into our hardware check. So it is a T10 on the pivot. No real wiggle there. Just very slight wiggle. Our T8 body screws. I can't check the one on this side, but I can check these other three. And just the slightest little bit of wiggle. And then T6 on our pocket clip screws. So I guess that is one thing I would having to use 3 different drivers to take the knife apart. It's not a big inconvenience, but it is an inconvenience nonetheless. But I really do dig this knife in general. So let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you. Please remember to be kind, be humble, and be EDC. Y'all take care.